Gaffer, that's one of those games, isn't it? They've had one shot on target, I think, and they've come away with 3 points.
That's where we're at the moment, unfortunately. We just need a break. I know you've got to earn your break, but we didn't deserve that today. We didn't deserve that result. I thought the players gave us everything. A real determined performance, which was needed after Wednesday. We needed a response, and I got one, and everyone got one. We got the fans on side, which was important, and we just needed that break. And unfortunately, the bit of quality in the game, the real bit of quality, has come from them.
Yeah, it's come within 60 seconds of hitting the bar one end, and then there's a run of the ball as well, which you just don't get when you're struggling at the bottom.
No, you don't. But we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We have to take positives out of the game. I know Barnsley won, but all the other teams, Derby and Reading, lost. So that is a positive. We have to look at other results. I know we've got to win our own games, and obviously we've got those two in the next 2 games. But I have to say, I'm stood here feeling a lot more positive than I was on Wednesday night. We were aggressive. The shape was very good. We didn't give many chances. And like I say, I think Stevens had a shot to make. But that little bit of quality that the boy brought for the goal was a difference in the game.
Yeah, you mentioned the shape. It did work really well. You got crosses into the box to John O'Wardy, was playing high, and it allowed you to get into space to deliver those balls.
Yeah, I wanted to change it after Wednesday, and looked at what personnel I had. Obviously, Ed was out, Beaver's out. Tom was Tom was brilliant. I know Tom was made some mistakes, but he gives you everything. He's not really fit. He's not really fit, and he's given me absolutely everything, and that's why I love the kid so much, and because he does give you everything. I can trust him. I thought the front three, Jono grew into the game. He was a handful. It was always going to be really difficult for Jack Marriott and Callum to a degree to play Wednesday, Saturday. Wardy, it's the best game he's had. For me, I think it's the best game he's had this season. He was crossing, he was delivering, he looked confident again. The position does suit him, and that's what we spoke about. Look, try and switch the play, outnumber them wide because of their shape, and get crosses into the box, and we did that. But it's just, I'm disappointed for the players really, because they're down in there. They were down a little bit, but we've got to pick them up. And like I said to them, the best chance for us to stay in this league is if we get that sort of performance and level of determination and commitment. And yeah, we're lacking in quality a little bit at times, but at least we've seen that today.
Yeah, because out of possession, they worked their socks off, didn't they? The midfield three in particular covered so much ground to ensure that Preston didn't carve anything out in open play.
No, they didn't play through us. Whiteman had some of the ball, but it never hurt us. My wide players jumped onto them quickly, their centre halves, and we were aggressive. At times we just had to keep in our shape, but they didn't have any chances. We started a little bit nervous, and that's understandable. The pitch is very bubbly and lively. So, but look, if we can see that sort of performance, I just said to the players, it'll give us the best chance of staying in the league if we continue to play with that determination, because that is the key really. Tactics and everything else, forget all about that. It's about winning tackles, winning headers, running, and we got all that today. And it was similar to QPR at home. So we've got 2 big games coming up now. We know that.
In terms of the team selection, you were missing Ronnie Edwards, who obviously played at the weekend. What's the situation with him?
He felt his hamstring. Beaver's same problem that he had on Wednesday. So they both did fitness tests this morning. Both, no, they weren't going to be available. But I have to say, Josh Knight had a tough time on Wednesday, but showed a bit of character and come back into the team. And I thought him and Frankie coped. And I thought young Hayden did very well for us. He tired, but I thought he did very well. And I was pleased for him, because when lone players come in and you get a performance like Wednesday, you can't blame them for that. That's unfair. And I said that to them. I said, look, we've got to take them out of that equation, because they've just walked through the door. But it just wasn't to be, unfortunately, today. We just, it's just where we're at. Like I say, we have to keep going.